welcome to Basket Pinas Predicts, powered by 1xBet. It is Monday. You're starting the week great because we're going to be talking about everything that has to do with basketball. My name is Mara Aquino, your host. Marami tayong gagawin ngayong araw na to. We're going to be giving you recaps, trivias, we're going to be giving away vouchers, and of course, we're going to predict the future of the games to help you make smarter picks. Syempre, nandito as always ang aking co-host, Nico!
What's up? And also si Coach Mark. Nice to have him back here. Kasama natin dito sa studio.
Back again.
Coach Mark,
Good.
dan.
Thank you.
I-highlight natin yung shoes mo.
Oh, sobrang
maganda.
I really love the powder blues from Air Jordan. Sa Titan. Thank you talaga. Thank you sa Titan. Yeah, thank you talaga.
Thank you, Titan! Pinapaganda nyo ang kanyang outfit.
Yeah.
Ang kanyang outfit sa work.
Minatch ko pati yung top ko. Sabi ko, I wanna match it, the powder blue. So, at least diba, nag-light up ako kahit paano.
Exactly. We're gonna be just like how the basketball players are when they show off their shoes in the court. He's showing it off here because you know what? We're gonna be talking about the NBA Cup playoffs. So everything that has to do with the NBA Cup and the games are getting really exciting. And we're getting used to the courts. Meron ba kayong mga favorite courts so far? Are you falling in love with any of the courts right now?
I love the Raptors.
Yes, the Raptors!
The Raptors alternate court that should be their permanent court. Honestly, it's so
Replace
nice.
na lang.
It's really
Ikaw?
nice.
Gusto ko yung sa Celtics. Gusto ko yung pagka-green ng
Really?
Boston.
Parang swimming pool.
Mukhang swimming pool na hindi nalinisan.
Pero okay lang. Unique kasi.
May
Sabi ko, sino
algae.
yung may balls that can do this? Ginawa ng boss. Kasi alam nila, sobrang galing naman natin. Wala namang babash sa court natin.
Nah.
For some reason, nagustuhan ko.
Boston.
But I agree
Pero
with
di
you
ako Boston
talaga. Toronto Raptors, their
Biased
court
sila.
is really hot. And that's what we're going to be talking about with what's hot on the NBA. First, we'll talk about the Warriors to trade Dennis Schroeder from the Nets.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy na I didn't expect the Warriors to trade for Dennis Schroeder. And to trade a guy, sa amin Anthony Melton, yung binigay ng Warriors to the Nets, na may torn ACL. Pero I think yung main dito, yung pinaka kicker was that may kasamang tatlong second round picks, diba?
Yeah.
So for a rebuilding team like the Nets, kailangan nila yung mga picks na yun and hopefully they could, find the gem. You'll never know, diba? So sobrang daming talented players na ngayon sa buong mundo. Tapos pupunta sila na NBA. You'll never know sino yung magiging gem dun sa mga second round picks na yun.
Good trade, coach?
Well, for me, yes, it's a good trade if you're the Nets because you're not going anywhere. Right? So you need the draft capital. You have the three second round picks and you get rid of the contract ni Dennis Schroeder, which is 13 million off your books. So in the next season, you'll have some leeway to make your lineup better.
Good luck sa iyong future venture. And now, so that's it for what's hot in the NBA. And actually, may pahabol kami. We're gonna be talking about the Heat to trade Thomas Bryant to the Pacers.
Yes, Thomas Bryant to the Pacers. I think this is to in a way, may pagka-similar skill set siya with a Miles Turner. Diba? Yung a big that can shoot threes, pero siguro siya is just 60% of what Miles Turner is. Pero it's a great pampaad ng
Yeah,
depth.
what is contribution?
Kasi Thomas Bryant can shoot threes, can rebound, can block a few shots, pero there's a reason why bakit journeyman na siya ngayon sa NBA, di ba? There was a time na nakakala natin mag-stick siya sa team na to, then next thing na-trade siya, then na-trade na naman. But it's more of, I think the only positive thing here is kung dun sa fantasy team mo sa NBA, if kailangan mo ng extra depth, maybe you can try Thomas Bryant. Parang ikaw, kailangan mo ng big man.
Kailangan ko ng big. Fantasy team ko kasi naubos na lahat.
So yung trade ba, coach, fair or... What do you think about
he wasn't really doing much with the Heat.
Low risk.
Yeah, the Pacers do need a big because the backup bigs nila are injured. So, when that's available, and Thomas Bryant is a decent center. He can score from the inside. Sabi mo nga, may shooting naman. And, you always need depth at that position.
Yeah.
Now, for what's hot, number 3, this is gonna be an injury report. 76ers McCain out indefinitely due to lateral meniscus tear. So, sa mga nanonood dyan na, ano ba yung lateral meniscus tear? It's between the knees. So, para kang may arthritis na. So, Masakit yun. It's something that's hard to heal kasi may lack of oxygen sa tuhod natin.
And guys, si Mara knows what she's talking about. Specialist yan. Knee specialist, leg specialist yan before.
Sa brace. I fit
sa
braces
brace. Alam
on people.
alam niya yan. And out indefinitely means wala pang timetable at all. May TikTok king, Jared McCain. So wala tayong masyado makikitang highlights sa TikTok. Wala tayong masyado makikitang highlights from people that follow him. And alam mo yung 76ers, siya yung parang ano nila parang shining light, hope in a way. Kasi ang pangit na nga ng season nila. At least sinasabi ng fans, at least you have a Jared McCain to light us up. Pero nawala si Jared McCain. So in a way, parang how else can you root for the Pacers? Wala na nga si Embiid with the sinus fracture. Hopefully babalik soon. Pangit ng start talaga nila sa season.
How can they recover now that they have one more player?
How do you recover? It's either you make a decision to tank or you wait for you guys to come back and then make a push for the... Buti na lang may play-in. So may pag-asa pa sila for that. So, you know, we never know. But yung injury na yun, without the timetable, it can be anything from maybe a couple months to the whole year. Depends on how bad it is.
Ang tricky sa meniscus, kasi ito yung tuhod natin, gaganto siya. So meron tayong nagiging pudpod. Ang tricky doon is, for you to be able to lift that, you would either have to wear a brace or you would inject something for the bursa na liquid to lift it up para hindi siya bone-on-bone. Usually ganun pag arthritis. And fun fact, did you know yung sa rooster? Yung anong tawag doon sa crown?
Basta parang crown niya yung ulo. Yung
sa crown ng
whatever,
rooster. Yun ang ginagamit nila. They could use that and that's the material
so
that they
yung
use.
pang stretch siya gano'n?
You'd be part chicken.
Yes, parang that's where they get the hyaluronic. From
Part
the
chicken
rooster.
Part chicken, ganun.
Meron akong fun fact also. I can do a rooster noise.
Okay.
It's a
Sige.
very Mara Aquino thing to say. I
Very
can do a
on brand
rooster
for you.
noise. On.
Oh, di ba?
May pang ringtone.
Singin natin kayo dito sa Basket Pinas. Dahil we're about to give you vouchers. At kailangan magising kayo dito kasi bibigyan namin kayo ng trivia question. We're gonna test your smarts when it comes to basketball. But first, kailangan tama ang inyong mechanics to make sure that your chances of winning is up high and high and high over there. So, Nico.
Yeah, we're looking for 5 winners to win at least 1,000 pesos worth of 1xBet vouchers. Una yung kailangan gawin is like and follow Basket Pinas on Facebook at Basket Pinas PH. Share the live stream on your Facebook page and make sure your profile set to public para makita na namin ng ating team. Next up, comment your answer for our FASTBREAK question of the day during the live stream. And don't forget to use the hashtag #BasketPinas. And lastly, watch the live stream and wait for the announcement of the winners with the correct answers.
All right, now that you know the mechanics, good luck dahil ito ang ating FASTBREAK question number 1.
And our first question, in what year did Steve Nash play his first game with the Dallas Mavericks?
Ooh, Steve Nash. What year did he play his first game with the Dallas Mavericks? Right down below. Use the hashtag BasketPinas. At para ma-increase yung chances, remember to always use the hashtag and share the live. Make sure that your profile is public. Now, we're going to be doing a recap of the games that just happened. We're going to do a quick one. And we're going to start off with the Minnesota Timberwolves defeating the LA Lakers 97-87. This is a defensive showdown. Now, for this game, LeBron James was not present. He was out because of his left foot soreness. So the Lakers struggled offensively, committing 22 turnovers. And this is the Lakers' 8th loss in their past 11 games. So sabi nga nila, may article ako that I was reading it, and the fans were saying that LeBron picked the right game to be absent kasi it was embarrassing daw.
Yeah, kasi the Minnesota Timberwolves are considered a defensive team, especially under Chris Finch. And the fact na wala nga si LeBron James, kaya gets ko bakit may 22 turnovers, diba? And guys like Anthony Edwards were able to feast, kaya nga siya yung player of the game. And Ant-Man with no LeBron na pwede mag-switch sa kanya, I think easy going lang siya dito, 23.6 rebounds. Didn't have to go as hard considering that the Lakers are kind of one-dimensional, knowing that everything's gonna run through AD. Alam mo yung offense, hindi ganoon masyado ikot yung bola. So wala yung main playmaker mo eh.
And, you know, it's a recipe for success if you're the T-Wolves because they're number 3 in points allowed per game. So, one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Plus, you don't have a LeBron James.
Mas dumali pa yung
Medyo
buhay.
dadali yung buhay mo. And the Lakers, well, sad to say, as a Laker fan, walang ammunition. Not enough.
What do you think about what Anthony Davis said? So, kasi dinismiss niya yung concerns about the team's turnover. Sabi niya, we did enough defensively. We just didn't do enough offensively.
Tama naman eh. You limited the Wolves to what? 97 points. And 87 points in the NBA is very low.
2000s basketball.
Oh, exactly. It sounds like a local score. Alam mo yun?
A local score.
Like
a local league
points
score.
is very low.
Okay.
So, do you think mas makakakita pa tayo ng mas maraming absent days from LeBron James? Prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feel ko rin kasi tandaan na niya talaga eh.
Oh no! So hindi na tayo boboto sa Lakers unless kalaban
Unless
nila
andun siya.
ang yung last team. Like Chicago Bulls or something. Now, up next, let's talk about the Denver Nuggets defeating Los Angeles Clippers 120-98. So the Nuggets delivered a really commanding performance, and this game was all about dominance. The Denver Nuggets made sure to remind everyone why they are the defending champs. So the Clippers, it was a tough night for the Clippers. They struggled to find rhythm. They were held to just 43% shooting from the field and 30% from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets, well, their defense was locked in. They were forced 15 turnovers and they neutralized Clippers' late game push.
Yeah, I think it's one of the very few times nakita ko si Jamal Murray nag-lead ng scoring, especially this current season, considering nga na puro Nikola Jokic eh. Ito, diba, they're defined by their superstar but not much enough help. Pero 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, I guess that's fine. You helped Nikola Jokic, nawalan siya ng load masyado when it comes to on the offensive end. But we need more of that from Jamal Murray, especially yung nakita natin nga yung playoffs niya against the Lakers. No? Dapat ganun lagi.
Sa Lakers lang ata siya.
Sa Lakers lang siya nagiging all-star eh. No? But yeah, I mean, hopefully he builds upon this, no, Coach Mark?
Let's talk about that, actually. Jamal Murray's impact to the Nuggets defense with his scoring consistency. Ano ba yung impact niya with that?
What they need him, plain and simple. They're gonna need Jamal Murray's production. They can't rely on the Joker for the whole season kasi bibigit din katawan. He might get injured. You never know. He didn't play the fourth quarter kasi hindi kailangan.
Yeah,
kasi ang laki na ng lamang ng Nuggets. So that's a bonus. Pero at the same time, you're gonna need Jamal Murray not just play well against the Clippers or the Lakers. He has to play well every night. Because this lineup is becoming stale. This has been their lineup since they won the championship. Even in the bubble, ito na essentially yung core nila eh.
Tinatanggal lang ng pieces.
They have Aaron Gordon, si MPJ, Porter Jr. Pero it's becoming stale. Parang Miami.
Parang Miami.
Parang Miami. It's becoming stale.
But fun fact, Denver held their opponents under 100 points for the first time since April 9th.
Defense is not a thing for the Nuggets. Nope.
So in terms of the Clippers, Coach, what do they need to adjust to compete against top-tier teams like Denver Nuggets, especially sa defensive end?
One thing they need to realize is that James Harden isn't the franchise guy who's going to carry your team every single night anymore. I mean, even in his prime, he wasn't good defensively.
Even though he is the system.
Yeah, because he was the system. But right now, they don't really have enough depth. After him, Norman Powell, they don't have guys who can score in the paint. They don't have a threat. Zubac is, for as good as he is this year, he's not a primary big. Diba? Hindi mo siya maasahan night in and night out to give you 20 points in the paint.
Wala si Kawhi Leonard eh. Yun lang talaga yun. Walang superstar
yun.
like Hindi na
babalik yun. Yung tuhod.
Grabe talaga yung tuhod. Degenerative knee injury daw. Whatever that means. Mara, like, we can talk about it later.
Kawawa naman ang ating mga Kawhi fans. Now, in a high-stakes NBA Cup semifinals, Milwaukee Bucks defeated the Atlanta Hawks 110-102. So they earned their place in the championship game. Yeah. Now, this was a tightly contested game with the Bucks trailing 82-83 entering the fourth quarter. But the Milwaukee's defense intensified in the final period, outscoring Atlanta 28-19.
Yeah, and this was a game wherein they were not able to hold off Giannis Antetokounmpo. I was expecting, or at least niisip ko, makakontain nila siguro si Giannis kasi they have the wings, right? They have the wings to at least try to slow him down. Yung initial thinking ko, 32 points, 14 rebounds, 9 assists. You wouldn't think that he wasn't up against one of the best perimeter teams in the NBA, but Giannis just goes to show that he's on a different level. No? Whenever he's coming off a fast break and just whenever he's locked in. And another win for
Darvin.
Doc Rivers and Darvin Ham.
Undefeated in the
sa
NBA.
NBA Cup.
Oh, dati you were talking trash about them, ah.
Doc,
And you still talk trash
I
about
still
them?
talk. I will still talk trash about them. Paninindigan ko yun, Mara.
Pero effective. This shows na effective ang ating NBA Cup. Keeps
Effective.
things
That's fun.
exciting.
Yeah.
And itong si Giannis, he was 1 assist shy from achieving his triple-double. So can we, Coach, if you were to highlight anything about the Bucks' defensive adjustments in the fourth quarter, what would that be? Because it was so close in the fourth quarter and they were able to pull away.
It is the fact that you have, Giannis Antetokounmpo in your lineup who can fill so many gaps defensively. He can defend smaller guys, he can defend bigger guys. So having that parang insurance policy sa depensa mo is such a bonus. And, credit to credit where credit is due. Doc Rivers had the game plan. They executed well as much as I hate to say it. They did well defensively. Well, it just helps
Darvin
na
Ham,
may,
yan.
also helps na may Damian Lillard ka.
Ayun, iba rin may Damian Lillard talaga.
Last 9 points ata sa kanya.
Yeah. Ano talaga? Killer yun. Clutch guy talaga, Damian Lillard.
What's the chances na they're gonna be the champs? Sa NBA Cup.
OKC.
Parang OKC ako dito.
yeah.
Pero bilog ang bola, I mean, di ba? It's not like I'm gonna count them out. It's just that we're just leaning towards OKC.
Now, we're gonna be leaning towards you guys getting the next fast break question correct because we really want to give you the vouchers. Again, we're gonna remind you to make sure that yung mechanics nyo ay tama para ma-increase ang chances of winning.
Looking for 5 winners to win at least 1,000 pesos worth of 1xBet vouchers, and all you guys gotta do is first like and follow Basket Pinas on Facebook at Basket Pinas PH. Share the live stream on your Facebook page and make sure yung profile yun naka-public. Number 3, comment your answer for our fast break question of the day, and don't forget to use the hashtag #BasketPinas, and watch the live stream and wait for the announcement of the winners for the correct answers.
And now, this is fast break question number 2.
So for a second fast break question, Yao Ming was the number 1 draft pick in the 2002 draft. Who went second overall? Kilala ko yan.
Yao Ming was the number 1 draft pick in 2002 draft. Who went second overall? Write it down below. Make sure to use the hashtag BasketPinas. Up next, we're going to be discussing the Oklahoma City Thunder defeating the Houston Rockets 111 to 96. And now OKC, they're heading to the NBA Cup Finals. So this victory showcased the Thunder's balance on both ends of the court. And this solidified their position as one of the most exciting young teams in the league.
I agree. And then, as always, they will always be led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA for short. 32 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals at this point. Hindi na ako na so surprised talaga pag ganito yung production niya. Would you say he's the leader in MVP right now?
Yeah.
Siya yung leader, and again, he's a new blood when it comes to the MVP voting. He could very well win it considering na wala pang voter fatigue, he's new, and the Thunder are really great to root for. At the same time, ang babata pa nila lahat. So, ang ganda ng appeal nila to a lot of people.
Actually, the Thunders, their defense was locked in, forcing 16 turnovers, and they held the Rockets to just 18 points in the third quarter. Now, Coach, what do you think the possibility is that these two teams will meet in the Western Conference Finals?
Well, at the rate that Houston is going, I mean, you gotta like the chances. But it just showed in this game that Houston is not there. Maganda yung record nila. I mean, it's nice, pero they're not there yet. They need a guy like maybe Jimmy Butler to push them over the hump.
Actually, pwede.
Because this OKC team is the best defensive team in the NBA. Because, you have Lou Dort, you have
Wala
Caruso.
pa si Chet dyan eh.
Wala pa si
Chet
Holmgren. And laking bagay ni mi Hartenstein ka dun
Oo.
in the middle. He's been a game changer for that team.
Now, let's talk about the best players on both ends. We have SGA, who's a leader, and Şengün, who is a rising star. So, kanino ka sa dalawang manlalarong
Go
yan?
on, pick
you have to pick one and you have to
Pick your
defend
guy,
it.
pick your guy. Tapos I'll get the other one.
Oh, sige. Alam ko mag-SGA kay.
Hindi gusto ko si Şengün.
Oh, sige, ako mag-SGA. Sige, ako mag-SGA.
Binate niya ata ako na choose Şengün.
Şengün versus
Parang
SGA.
Sige.
Palag!
Ikaw muna.
Ako ba muna?
Ikaw muna.
Alperen Şengün kasi is like the second coming of Nikola Jokic. I like how he is, especially on defense then. Şengün is an improved defensive player this year. I think a lot of people are highlighting that part of his game this year. And ang ganda rin ng fit niya with the players that are currently on Houston. And not only on Houston, kapag nag-create ka ng bagong NBA team, tapos for some reason, naghanap ka ng franchise guy na bata, na center, kung gano'n yung parang category, I'm gonna choose Şengün considering na I just like how he fits with any team. Same like Nikola Jokic. Pero mas may konting defensive upside lang si Şengün. Just because maybe I think because of less weight, mas athletic lang siya.
So you're saying?
So, yes, I'm saying he's fat. Nikola Jokic.
Coach, SGA, ano ang palag mo?
Well, easily the best player in the NBA right now is SGA. Not because of the stats, but how he does it. He's very skilled, one of those most skilled players in the league right now. And how he does it is so easy. And credit to the Thunder na building around him, putting in the right parts. But, you know, every game really just highlights how good this young man is. And he can carry any franchise. Lagay mo siya kahit anong team, he will carry that franchise.
Diba?
Kayo naman, write it down below. Ano ba kayo? SGA or Şengün? Kung kaya niyo mag-debate katulad nila, let's see your points.
Ikaw, Mara, ano
down there
sa'yo?
in the
Sino
comment
pipiliin mo?
section.
Sino pipiliin mo sa ano namin?
Well, part ng fantasy ko last year si SGA. So, I pick him.
SGA. Okay,
I
okay.
choose you. Okay, up next, let's talk about the New York Knicks versus Orlando Magic, 100-91. And the New York Knicks wrapped up the weekend. It was hard fought, and they secured their spot in the NBA Cup semifinals. This was about I think grit and composure for them.
Yeah, and this matchup was more of a defense first nga na kind of matchup, no? And sa mga napansin ko rin dito, of course, if you're the New York Knicks, it's either Jalen Brunson or Kat. But this time it was Jalen Brunson. Wala masyadong... Actually, I'm surprised that Jalen Brunson had 31 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists because he's matched up with Jalen Suggs, who's known as one of the premier defensive guards in the NBA. So to do it against Jalen Suggs, na ganyan yung stats mo, speaks a lot about the offensive talent that Jalen Brunson has.
Now, the Magic, they didn't make it easy enough. Their defense, they forced 17 turnovers, and they kept the game within reach. So they have a strong defensive identity, coach, right? So how can they improve offensively para ma-close out yung mga games katulad nito?
Healthy si Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Because, hey, Mo Wagner, 30 points, great on you, kid, but Mo Wagner with 30 points won't win you games. So they need Banchero, they need Franz Wagner, the right Wagner back in this team.
All right. Now we're gonna be moving on to the Dallas Mavericks. This is a high-scoring game. They defeated the Golden State Warriors.
Parang walang depensa.
143 to 133. Now, with this one, it was a shootout game. And si Luka was the star of the night, notching his 5th triple-double of the season.
Nainis ako kasi talo yung Warriors. Pero it's the fact na parang wala talagang depensa. It's more of a free-flowing
45.
kind of 45, 11, 13. But those are Luka numbers. Kahit sino bato nila kay Luka, lusutan lang niya eh. Or whenever they throw a guy at Luka, he's gonna get an end one. And I think I need to add here, Mara, that Klay Thompson had another this is his now best game. Again, sa Golden State lang talaga siya nagkaka-best game. Sa ibang games, sa ibang cities, sacks lang siya, diba? 16 points, 14 points, ito 29 points, ilang threes? Yung kay...
7
3-pointers, I think sa season high, diba?
Old school.
That is season high.
Let's talk about the three-pointers because they set an NBA record with 48 combined three-pointers, with the Golden State connecting 27 and Dallas added 21. So with Klay Thompson, yes, 7 three-pointers, including 2 late in the game, finishing with 29 points. What does this say about both teams? Hitting this, it's a high-scoring game with lots of three-pointers.
Well, both teams were hitting their shots a while ago. I watched the game and even though na may defense, pumapasok pa rin eh. Even though na may kamay na nandun within the vicinity, pumapasok. It's the premier...
May kamay sa area of responsibility.
Sa area of responsibility, diba? But it's the new NBA, no, coach? That's how the game is played right now. It's more of efficiency. It's either you attack or tres.
So with the Warriors naman, coach, What can they do defensively to avoid high-scoring losses like this one?
Well, sad to say, Nico, pero they don't have anyone who can defend well because Draymond Green is past his prime. Klay Thompson, when in early version ni Klay, could defend. They don't have those guys anymore. Steph is getting up there with age. So,
Body healed mo pa yung...
body healed pa yung pangatlong tao mo dun. So, pwede mo na tawagin na Golden State.
No D?
No D.
No D.
No D.
Golden State.
I want to go back to Luka. So, basically, he's able to dominate all facets of the game. He had, fifth triple-double of the season. So, how is he able to elevate the Mavericks championship aspirations?
I feel, twist ko yung question mo. I add a twist to that question. It's more of, they're kind of capped what he can do, diba?
Yeah.
Kasi, mataas sa ceiling nila, but kung inayos nila yung defense niya, that would have really unlocked, or kahit serviceable defender lang, diba, coach? Could have changed the way how Dallas is viewed. Kasi sama talaga ng defense ni Luka. Ang dami mga lapses. Di ba merong game winner yung Utah Jazz?
Nanood lang siya.
Nanood lang siya, pinaparoon niya yung bola.
my God.
Tapos yung bantay niya nakalusot na, game winner. Tapos siya hindi niya hanap niya yung bantay niya.
Hindi niya alam nangyayari.
Hindi niya alam ano yung nangyayari. It was like a microcosm of how Luka is a horrible defender. But
Great
of
shooter.
course, yung offense niya is something, in a way, na sa tingin mo ba nakaka-counteract pa ng offense yung defense niya?
Oh, of course.
Malayo.
Every time. You're gonna have to live with what Luka can give you offensively and yung mga kapalit defensively. Pero, knowing what Luka can't do, dapat yun yung ginawan mo
Mga
ng
pieces.
trabaho. Kaysa you get a
Diba?
Klay Thompson who can't defend now, can't even shoot
Dami ng
consistently
problema sa
nowadays.
tuhod eh.
Yeah. So, dun sila nagkulang for me. If, like Nico said, medyo capped yung potential ng Mavericks because they don't have anyone who can play defense to back up Luka and his shortcomings.
But he's a great shooter, and he'd be perfect for our next game because we're now about to play once again. Shoot the facts.
Go, coach.
So pause muna tayo sa ating guess the emoji. We're gonna do shoot the facts. So coach, kailangan masagot mo to ng tama. Otherwise, kailangan mong hindi to sponsored
Hindi to sponsor.
Hindi to sponsor. Uy, magkakulay kami. Magkakulay kami ni Lola Remedios. Okay, fun fact. So I work in esports. And I called one of greatest players in esports. Yung lola niya, ang pangalan Remedios.
Remedios. It's such a common name before, no?
When I
Yeah,
called,
mama.
now let's call in Lola Remedios. So ito ang iinumin ni Coach Mark.
Huh?
Kapag hindi niya nakuha
Pag-
ng tama, iinumin mo siya.
So, sino yung inom pag tama ako?
Siya.
Ikaw naman. Ikaw naman.
Kakulay mo naman eh.
I did the chili last.
Ikaw! O, magbabato-topic tayo.
Sige, bato-bato-pick tayo.
Sige.
Kami tayo pinag-away pa.
Let's hope.
Game.
Let's hope he loses. Okay.
Game.
We've been
Lola
losing recently.
Remedios!
Game.
Magkakulay kami. Okay. This is our question for Shoot the Facts. You guys can play along. Play along. Here it is. Sana makuha niya ng mali.
Oh my
What
goodness.
year did the NBA introduce the draft
Isang tanong lang ba to?
lottery? Ha!
Wow.
Just one or
What
done.
year
One and
did
done.
the NBA introduce the draft lottery? Lola Remedios is
1984.
1984. Hindi ko alam ang tanong. 1984 ba? Final answer, locking it in! Locking it in?
Talo na siya. Di pa rin nanalo against Coach Merck. Di pa rin nanalo sa'yo, diba?
Ito rin yung talo ko
Super Saiyan
before eh.
mode.
In questions,
Oo. Yung first time ko.
pinahinga nila ako. Thank you.
Okay.
Jiggling!
So ano dapat walang reaction? Ganun ba yun?
Lola Remedios.
Straight face.
Hindi
Straight
ka pipikit.
Hindi kami.
Ay, ano yun ah? Healthy yan ah. Lola Remedios.
Fennel and sausage.
Fennel.
Mark, inumin mo. Maganda ito para sa iyo.
Pag walang reaction, kailangan mo mag-booster something.
Gusto niya. Why not? Okay. She wants every permission.
Ayan. Chagalag, galag. Parang ice candy lang ah.
Gusto niya ata eh.
Pampataas ng resistensya. Lola Remedios.
Drink it straight ba? Or minimix mo usually with tubig?
kailangan, dapat hindi with tubig para ma-coat yung lalamunan mo.
So, dapat
I feel
straight.
healthier.
Dapat,
Straight up.
Oo, straight tapos slow para ma-coat.
Sumusubukan? Meron pa ba tayo extra?
Kamusta yung taste? Okay
Masarap.
naman,
Yeah.
di ba?
I
O
mean-
parang juice lang.
Yeah.
Lola Remedios, pampaganda ng boses katulad ni Coach Mark.
Punishment ba yan? Or ginawa niya pa?
Hey, you know what? It's so fun here in the studio. At sana makasali rin kayo sa amin para may chance kayong makasali dito with Basket Pinas Time Out. We have another show where we invite you. Yes, you. Kaya kailangan mag-comment na kayo na mag-comment either sa computer or sa phone, and join our trivia questions. Join the usapan, palakihin natin ang ating community. You have a chance to come here in the studio, play a game with us just like this one. At kapag kayo nanalo, you can win as much as 15,000 pesos. At kahit matalo kayo, don't worry. Hindi kayo loser. Kasi walang loser na umuwi ng 5,000 pesos. So join in. And you never know, you might be the one that we invite here. At saka, hindi lang yan. We love giving away prizes. We love giving away vouchers. You have a chance to win 12,000 pesos from 1xBet.
Yeah, meron kaming 12K welcome bonus para sa mga new account on 1xBet. Register na using our promo code BPINAS, all caps lang, and message the Basket Pinas page kung may question kayo at may sasagot agad dyan. If you guys want to place your bets on upcoming NBA games, just go to 1xBet and use our promo code. Once again, BPINAS link is in the pinned comment section below.
And now, giveaway mechanics. We're gonna give away mechanics because we are gonna give more stuff away. Here we
Ganun
go.
talaga pag Christmas. Ganun talaga pag Christmas.
Pasko
Dami tayong
okay
binibigay.
lang
Oo. Ito naman,
We
5
love it.
winners of at least 1,000 pesos worth of 1xBet vouchers. Ito yung una nyo kailangan gawin. Like and follow Basket Pinas on Facebook at Basket Pinas PH. Share the live stream on your Facebook page and make sure profile is set to public. Next up, comment your answer for our FASTBREAK question of the day during the live stream. And don't forget to use the hashtag #BasketPinas. Lastly, watch the live stream and wait for the announcement of the winners with the correct answers.
Uy, namimigay din kami hindi lang dito sa live, namimigay din kami sa ating page. So it's so important that you also tune in and like every post that we have. Tumututo kami, sino nga ba yung ditong maraming likes? So invite natin sila sa studio. Now, huwag natin patagalin, ito na ang ating final, third fast break question. Here we go.
And for our third fast break question, who was the MVP of the 1981 NBA Finals?
Who was the MVP of the 1981 NBA Finals? Paano mo sabihin ang 1981 in Tagalog? Hindi Spanish,
No.
Hindi ko rin alam.
Milno ba siya?
Hindi ako magaling sa mga ganyan eh.
81.
Ikaw, Mara, alam mo ba? Kala ko siya alam niya eh.
Maybe
Basta-
French. 1989. 91. I don't know if that's
Ano
right.
yung proficiency mo sa French? Basic or intermediate?
Basic lang. Bonjour, je m'appelle Mara. Comment
So
ça va?
conversational or ano lang? More of-
No, je comprends un peu français seulement. Just a little bit.
Un poco.
Just a little bit. Nakuha
Oui.
niyo ba yun? Write it down below. Kasi I know, I grew up in Toronto. So
Yeah, may
we
French kayo
studied.
dun eh.
J'étudiais français à l'école pour 1, 2, 3 ans.
Ano grade mo doon?
I
Ano nakuha mong
studied
grade?
French for only 3 years. I won the French award in
Yeah.
elementary. Let's just show it off. Okay, now we want to make it all about you. We want to make sure that you make smarter picks. We're going to help you choose the teams to bet on, but we have to remind you to bet responsibly. Syempre. Now, let's predict what's going to happen with the Philadelphia 76ers versus Charlotte Hornets, happening December 7th, 8 in the morning. So the 76ers, number 12 right now. The Bulls, number 9. The difference, the Bulls are coming off a win. So I guess they have the momentum right now.
Yeah, and di ba itong Hornets team na to, well, I think they'll be complete for the first time, no?
Yes.
Like, especially with Mark Williams. Nasa fantasy team ko, by the
Uy,
way.
pwede ko nang kunin.
LaMelo Ball, Brandon
natutuwa
Miller,
ako. Yeah.
Josh Green,
So, I might,
Bridges.
Mara, I might go to the Charlotte Hornets here. Considering na LaMelo might also be back here. Kaya medyo gulat ako na, I gets ko naman bakit yung Sixers are favored because of still Paul George and Tyrese Maxey. Pero I don't know, I'm kind of leaning on the Hornets here.
So you think that if they're complete from the very start, they will be in the thick of the playoffs race?
Feel ko they could be good for at least a play-in spot, maybe 8, 7, 8. Kasi ang ganda ng potential ng I feel like double-double machine si Mark Williams when he's healthy and 1.5 to 2 blocks a game. Tapos may LaMelo Ball ka na marunong ka i-hit pagdating sa mga alley-oops. So that's the reason why I'm just optimistic with the Hornets. Plus, a train man na parang Allen Iverson of the bench.
AI.
Mini
Yeah.
AI.
Ikaw naman, Coach, with McCain and Embiid out, do you think it's like a lost year for the 76ers?
It really depends on how fast they can come back and then how healthy Paul George is. I know he's not gonna be playing at 100%. That's for sure. So I like the Hornets in this game just because the potential of having finally a complete lineup since last year.
Oh.
Hindi sila makompleto. Kasi
Sila
Mark
lagi may
Williams was
nangyayari.
out for the longest time. So finally, yung starting unit nila mabubuo na.
Ay, nilagay ko dito, ano pala to? Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Hornets as well.
Okay, consensus tayo, Mara.
Consensus.
Mali pala yung kong prediction na sinabi
Okay lang
ko.
yan kasi
Okay.
yung Bulls din may young
Okay,
core-ish.
yes.
Saka may Bolden doon.
Iba
At may
yung,
ball din doon. May Lonzo Ball doon.
Lonzo Ball
iba yung nasulat ko pala dito. Okay, now, Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Brooklyn Nets. There you go. The Cavaliers are number 1. Coming off a win, the Nets are number 2. Okay, so how do you guys like the trade of Dennis Schroeder to the Dubs? Do you think they could have gotten more?
Salary dump.
Okay na ako. Actually, okay na ako dun sa second round picks. I don't
Yeah.
want the Warriors to give more players pa. Kasi medyo
Those are
thin.
3 picks.
Oh, 3 picks na yun eh. So, baka they could have gotten a better deal elsewhere. Pero I think ang main goal siguro dito ng Brooklyn is to get this salary out of our cap and get as much flexibility as we can. Pero knowing that, no, nang wala na kang Dennis Schroeder, who is considered one of their top players. Wala pa kasi Cam Thomas, diba?
Injured si Cam
Feel ko
Thomas.
kakainin sila dito ng
Yep.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Easily.
Easily.
They don't-
I mean,
So,
Cavs.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Magka-Cavs ako dito.
Yes, ako din, Cavs. Siyempre, let's go for the top team. Now, let's talk about the Denver Nuggets versus Sacramento Kings happening December 17, 8:30 in the morning. So, the Nuggets are number 5, the Kings are number 12. With their current roster right now, do you think the Nuggets are built to go deep in the playoffs?
Ooh, no. I feel like feel ko, they're a first round exit.
Yeah.
Feel ko first round exit sila, Mara. Ikaw, Coach, what do you think?
I feel like na kahit man sabihin mo number 5 sila in the West right now,
Feel ko tanggal sila
there's
first
still
round
gonna
pa lang.
be an early exit
At the hands of the Lakers.
at the hands of the Lakers.
Oh,
Sweet revenge.
Sweet revenge.
Sweet revenge.
Oh my God. Now, at 13-13, 12 in the standing, the Kings look lost at the moment. So what kind of player do you think they should trade for?
Kings doing Kings things.
I feel like they need a wing. More, kasi sobrang sama talaga ng laro ni Kevin Huerter this year.
Oof.
Again, they have to go back to the Brooklyn Nets. If the Brooklyn Nets are in a fire sale, they might give away Cam Johnson. Diba? Or Dorian Finney-Smith na ilang beses na natin binabot yung pangalan niya.
Kawawa naman
They
yun.
need the wings eh. Most likely, hindi naman kasi sila franchise-altering players. So, most likely yun yung mga pwede na targetin. And very logical naman yung sinasabi namin kasi fire sale nga yung Brooklyn. They don't mind. Basta right price, bibigay nila yan.
All right, so let us take a vote.
Oh yeah,
Nuggets.
Denver ako.
Denver.
Denver din ako. Denver, locking it in. And finally, it'll be Milwaukee Bucks versus OKC. December 18, 9:30 in the morning. So the Bucks are number 6 right now. 3-game win streak. OKC, number 1 and 5-game win streak. So the number 1 team in the NBA in defensive rating is the Thunder. Third best team in the NBA when it comes to three-point shooting percentage are the Bucks with 38.9. So, who's your pick?
Ooh. And this is the NBA Cup final, no?
Yes,
so
NBA
baka
Cup final.
mag-box ako dito kasi
Oh.
feel ko lang baka ano eh.
Same.
'Di ba? Kasi
Yeah,
parang
I like the Bucks.
wala silang Chet Holmgren to contain Giannis eh. And parang enough yung may Middleton ka, may Lillard ka with the flurry of three-pointers to just counteract. Feel ko upset to. That's where I'm leaning.
Really?
Feel ko upset.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're gonna go for the Bucks.
Bucks.
The Bucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for OKC because they're number 1 right now. And they have a 5-game win streak. So, and they're the number 1 team in defensive rating. I'm gonna go for OKC! Kalabanin ko kayo.
Kontra si
May
Mara.
galit eh.
Okay,
Bihira
ganun
mangyari
kayo,
to.
kailangan may conviction. I'm gonna go for OKC! Kayo naman, sino kakampi sa akin? Sino?
Marami yan.
Sino? Write it down below. Okay,
Taas kamay.
So we kind of explained why we thought certain teams are gonna win, but now we're gonna do other predictions. Just a quick one, and all the games that we're gonna be predicting for will be on December 17. Just 3. So up first, Miami Heat versus Detroit.
Baka mag-Detroit ako din.
8 a.m.
I like Detroit.
Ako din eh.
Gusto ko rin mag-Detroit.
Wala akong tiwala sa Heat.
Wala akong tiwala sa Heat. Lalo na yung mga ganyang odds. Parang Detroit na lang ako.
Yung sakto Detroit pa kalaban mo.
Oo, yung bigla ka
Diba?
magugulat ka na hindi sila makascore.
Sige, Pistons! Kami
Yay!
tatlo,
Na-influence natin si
Pistons!
Mara.
Pistons! Up next, okay, Chicago Bulls versus Toronto Raptors.
Baka mag-Bulls. Walang Scotty eh. No?
Walang Scotty,
Barnes.
yeah.
Baka mag-Bulls kami dito. Kaya
Yun
ganda
lang
nga ng
yung
odds
kay
yun.
Raptors eh. Okay.
Yeah, well.
Bulls.
Bulls. Sige, Bulls!
Balls.
Bulls!
Traitor.
They got the balls to beat the Raptors! Even though
Have you
they're
ever
not-
chosen Toronto recently? Parang hindi pa eh.
Oo
no?
nga eh.
Only
Never
the
mo
first
pinipili.
time.
The first.
Yung wala pa silang masyadong talo.
Oh, yeah. Ng
No,
mga,
healthy
mga
pa
early
sila.
parts ng show. So
Healthy
basically,
pa sila
season,
nun.
kakastart na ng NBA show.
Automatic Raptors. But then, you know what? Raptors, you win the court for us. Maganda
Yeah.
yung court nyo. Hanggang court lang kayo ngayon.
And jersey.
Okay. Sayang. Okay, now, Utah Jazz versus Clippers.
Well, tanking tong Jazz. Eh. Baka
Yeah,
mag-Clippers ako.
Clippers.
Clippers then. Clippers! Locking it in. So that's it. That's it for the predictions. Now, we're gonna go back, rewind, for the fast break.
Grabe yung sound effects ni Mara today.
From tape recorder to rooster. Parang napag-mix during that. Ano.
Magkatunog eh.
So we're gonna reveal the answers for the fast break, and let's see if you got this right. First, we're gonna go back to fast break question number 1.
In what year did Steve Nash play his first game with the Dallas Mavericks?
Di ba Canadian si Steve Nash?
Yeah.
Yes,
He
Yes!
is. Played for UC Santa Barbara in college.
So what year? Nakalagay ba yung sagot dyan, Coach?
Nakalagay
Wag mo-
dito.
Ay, nakalagay. Papagas ko sana.
Hindi, sige. Okay, di ko pa tinitingnan ng iba.
Okay, sige. Okay, what year? Let's reveal. Let's
It-
reveal.
1998.
Nakita mo ba?
Hindi.
Okay.
Benefit of the doubt.
Galing Phoenix yun na-trade siya for Jason Kidd.
1998. Okay, up next, fast break question number 2.
Second question, Yao Ming was the number 1 draft pick in the 2002 draft. Who went second overall? Oh, nakatakip ha?
Sino ang pangalawa?
My idol from Duke, Jay Williams.
Okay, tingnan natin tama ba ang sagot? Da.
Na na-injured.
Jay Williams.
Na motorcycle accident yun eh.
After his first year.
Oh.
Si Yao Ming ba ang first Asian
Number
Not-
1 pick?
Number 1 pick,
Oo.
yeah.
na draft?
Na draft, no.
Eh, meron na mga earlier.
May
diba?
early. Si Wong Suzu.
Oh yeah. Mas
Dallas.
maaga siya dun.
Mas maaga siya dun yan.
Nakita ko si Yao Ming sa Olympics. Nakaupo siya
7'6".
kasing tangkad ko ata eh. Nakaupo.
7'6" yun.
7'6".
Ang tangkad niya. Laking tao. Alright, up next, fast break question number 3.
Who was the MVP of the 1981 NBA Finals? Boston Celtic, Cedric Maxwell.
Wow! Tinignan mo ba yun, Coach?
Nakatakip.
Okay. Hindi pa tayo born, so ang hirap nung tanong. Tama ba?
Tama yan.
From the Boston Celtics? Cedric Maxwell is the right answer. Okay, now, did you guys get that right? Titignan natin kung nakuha niyo ba ang tamang sagot dahil i-reveal na natin ang mga 5 winners for our fast break question. Here we go. Let's see if you're one of them. Congratulations! All 5 of you will get a 1xBet voucher giveaway of 1,000 pesos. Just message us, PM, so we can tell you how to claim your prize. And that 1,000 pesos, you can use that to make your prediction. Again, bet responsibly. And if you guys want to watch the show again, to do a recap or to do the predictions, again, you could watch it on Facebook and YouTube at Basket Pinas. And follow us also on IG, Basket Pinas PH. May PH on Basket Pinas PH. Basket Pinas PH. I-remind din namin kayo, pag hindi pa kayo sumasali sa ating 1xBet, pwede kayong makakuha ng 12,000 pesos. Here's how.
Meron kaming 12K welcome bonus para sa mga new account on 1xBet. Register na using our promo code BPINAS. All caps lang and message Basket Pinas page kung may question kayo at may sasagot agad dyan. If you guys want to place your bets on the upcoming NBA games, Just go to 1xBet and use our promo code BPINAS. Link is in the pinned comment section below.
All right! And that ends today's show. Marami pa kaming recaps na gagawin because this week, hindi lang kami twice, 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Kasi gusto namin, marami tayong mga basketball recaps before the holiday. So, bubusugin namin kayo when it comes to the NBA, especially with the NBA Cup. Now, we're gonna take a 1-day break, just 1 day. I know you're gonna miss us, but we'll be back on Wednesday. Anything that you guys are gonna do until then?
Wala naman. More of, again, puro Christmas parties tayo. I gotta watch my weight. So, exercise, gym, and run para makontain lang naman yung weight. Makontain.
Coach, we want to support your basketball team. Tell us more about it and anong kind of support we can give you.
Well, number 1, you can follow us on all social media platforms, UNT Men's Basketball Team. And, always on the lookout for people, kind hearts who will help the team in any way possible. Sponsors, more specifically. So, and you can follow me on all social media platforms as well. Coach Mark 4, I think.
Tama.
Coach Mark.
I think.
The A is a 4. So,
Bakit
yeah.
4? Bakit 4? Favorite number?
JJ Redick.
JJ Redick
Oh,
talaga.
wow.
College.
Yun talaga yung idol. Kaya pala, tuwang-tuwa ka ba rin na-hire siya sa
Oo
Lakers?
naman.
Di ko alam yun Ano yung pinanggalingan ng 4?
Speaking of sponsors, salamat sa Titan dahil ang ganda ng sapatos niya today.
Shoutout Adidas.
Yeah, shoutout sa amin. Shoutout sa aming mga sponsors.
Sponsors nila.
Adidas.
Thank you so much. And also thank you for tuning in. And if you want to join me tomorrow, if you're awake, on the way to work, 6 to 9 a.m. Magic 89.9. We're there for good times. We just won Best New Podcast for Spotify. And we also just released an episode over the weekend for GTWM. Go check that out. But for now, we have to say bye and we'll see you again this coming Wednesday for more of Basket Pinas Predicts powered by 1xBet. Keep it good vibes, everybody. It's snowing because it's Christmas. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
What?